If you don't have a photo studio, where are you going to make your photos? Coming up. Hey, this is Scott Weidenkivitz, a storyteller with a camera talking about all the things photographers like you and I are thinking about. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to make photos when you don't have a studio. I've got this crazy sunburn, so please bear with me. I'm trying to work through it. It really hurts. So you don't have a studio, but you want to make portraits or whatever, and you need a location. So let's talk about what you can do. The first is do exactly what I'm doing, and you got a home studio. I literally have a full finished basement that I have the fortune of being able to turn into my office and a studio. There's nothing else down here but things for my studio, like my backdrop and my lights, and a desk for my office type stuff. But let's say you don't have something like this. You don't have a space in your house to have a home studio. The next option is to rent a studio. Everywhere in the world, there are photo studios available to rent, mostly in large cities, but you'd actually be surprised. Many times they're in places you would never expect. Another great place are public parks. You can use public parks for your photo sessions. Nobody is going to say a word for the most part. Sometimes, depending on the local laws, you might have to ask permission, you might have to get a permit. For the most part, nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care. The only thing with public parks is you need to be out of there by dawn, so you pretty much do your photo session close to sunset, you get that beautiful golden light, and then you book. You're out of there. No problem. Another great place might be your backyard. My backyard has this beautiful sort of bush line that divides my house and my neighbor's house. And I can use that for photos. I've got trees and flowers. I can use all of that for photos. Explore your backyard. Explore your neighborhood. Walk around town with your camera and just capture some photos of your neighborhood. Maybe you will find the perfect tree or the perfect scene to become the next backdrop for a portrait. Remember that if you've got a fast lens, like a 1.4 or 1.8, you could do some fantastic headshots out in the world without a studio. One of my favorite places to do portraits is actually a skyline. You capture a city skyline in the background or a landscape skyline in the background during sunset or sunrise, and you light your subject. They are going to look amazing with that in the backdrop. So there are no excuses to not have professional sessions when you don't have a studio, because you have one. The world is your photo studio, so make use of it. Think about it, do it. Just walk around and try to find places that can get the job done. If you like this video, click that subscribe button below now. I publish new videos every Monday and Thursday, whenever possible. You don't wanna miss it.